Hey, we want to thank you for joining us for our weekly episode of Parents Initiative. We just like to just take a few moments and share our hearts and what God's been doing in our life as a family, and also just share some tips that we've been learning along the way because we are better together and we're just doing this on a daily basis. Something pretty unique happened again last night during our devotion time. And it's one of the things that we try to do when we have family dinner, at least 3 or 4 times a week. We get together, eat dinner, then we go get some tea or some coffee or some cocoa for the kids, and we just sit down and have a devotion. And last night was pretty unique because it allowed us to have some kind of interaction that we've never had before.
Right.
And so we read our scripture, and then it asked us to go around the table and look at each individual and tell them how you've seen them grow in their walk with God recently. And we all each took a turn to do that, and just to see how that transpired was pretty cool. And then after that, Rebecca, if you want to.
Yeah, we had a moment where we asked everybody to close their eyes and to really take a moment just to listen to the Lord and to see if there's anything maybe that we could do to better our family and pleasing Him, and maybe something that we need to work on. And it was just great to see, right there in that moment, our kids are learning how to hear from the Lord, and that they can go to Him at any given time and hear His voice, but also put into practice what He is speaking to them and being bold enough to talk about those things.
And I think what the unique thing was is that we were never really had an opportunity to do that, like all of us together.
Right.
I'm sure most of us as parents, we try to take the initiative and speaking life into our kids, but just allowing them to have the opportunity to speak life to us.
Yeah.
And it was kind of cool to experience that. So I want to encourage you. Sometimes it is good just to get together, read a scripture, and talk about it, but also allow opportunities for not only your kids to speak life to you as a parent or each other as a brother and sister, but also to hear from God and to speak what they feel like God has spoken into their hearts.
And it's really cool to be able to see what's going on in their hearts and their minds, and to be able to see yourself viewed through their eyes as well, it was really cool and insightful.
So do your best to take that time. And I know
Yeah.
we've talked about having devotion time, but we just can't stress that more and more and more.
Yeah.
Just the importance of that and just spending time together with each other.
Yeah.
So thank you for watching this video. We hope to see you again. We have a huge announcement coming up pretty soon. Feel free to share this video. And if you haven't followed us on Facebook group page or Instagram, please be sure to do that.
Right.
Just look up Parents Initiative and join our community because we're about building one another up and just being there and sharing some encouragement. So we hope to see you again soon.